Welcome to the number one friendship podcast in the country. I'm Aaron Karo.
I'm Matt Ritter.
Guys, make sure to go to manoftheyearpodcast.com to grab our merch and go to audible.com/the buddy system to check out our Audible original. Matt, it is May, and you know what that means? Wedding season, baby. Wedding season. Rife with friendship peccadillos, as we say, which is not the right term. But our wedding years are kind of behind us. Is that true?
I mean, I'm waiting on you to tell me when we're done.
I know, but besides that, when was the last time you went to a wedding?
No, I mean, I've had a few because, Jesse's 7 years younger.
Yes.
So I'm still at the tail end. So I still have, of her friends, I still believe I'm going to have 4 or 5 in the next 2 years. And that'll be the end.
By the way, this is a compliment to your wife, Jess, that when you texted me about her upcoming birthday, and you jokingly said it's her 30th birthday, I literally, for 2 minutes, I was like, could that be right?
I had quite a few people say that to me. I guess that means she's looking good.
Is it her 40th?
We're not going to say that on the podcast. Are you out of your mind?
No. Sorry. Right. It is her. She's in her late early 30s. Yeah.
Exactly. We love it.
But I literally was like, wait a minute, I officiated their wedding. Was she a child bride? It made no sense.
Child bride. It was a child bride wedding. We had everybody come. No, she was whatever age she was then, plus another 8 years.
Do you have any that are like the coming up this summer, or you just have like they're coming up eventually?
They're coming up eventually. I don't have any on the calendar. Do you?
No, nothing on the calendar. No,
I feel like you always have some random CrossFitter, some guy you met at the barber shop. Or
it's funny you say that because 2 of my CrossFit crew got engaged last year. So those wedding, Lenny and my other friends, so those invitations are probably en route at the moment, and TBD on when those are going to be.
Karo, the wedding ringer could have been about you.
Was that the Kevin Hart one?
Yeah, I don't even know what it was about, but
Yeah. But I pitched this topic to you the other day, and you immediately lit up because it hits a lot of our erogenous zones, and that is the Buddymoon, the concept of a Buddymoon, and that is a honeymoon you take with your friends.
I love it.
There's a bunch of articles. Matt is literally champing at the bit. You can watch us on YouTube, by the way. Matt, can I give you some sort of a few bullet points of sort of what a honeymoon is? Buddymoon. I keep saying honeymoon, and like some of the talking points. Okay.
Hit me with it. I had never heard this term until you
really.
That on me.
No, I think there's been several like dumb feature specs sold called Buddymoon in the past like 10 years. So Buddymoon is a honeymoon you take with your friends or a group instead of just the couple. It often happens after a destination wedding to keep the celebration going. And sometimes couples do both a Buddymoon and their own private one. So why is this like a trend? Number one, so people are marrying later. So it's not like, oh, we need to explore our intimacy for the first time. It's like we're both in our 30s and it's more about a celebration. So that's one. 2, friendship is becoming more important in adulthood. When you're marrying 2 friend groups together. 3, destination weddings are more popular. So if you're already with your buddies in Costa Rica, you might as well keep going. It could also be cheaper if it's a group travel. And lastly, modern weddings are a bit less traditional. And so honeymoons are getting a bit less traditional.
So I had a different idea in my mind of what the typical Buddymoon was.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to try to guess what Matt's deranged brain thought by Buddymoon.
I think it's probably accurate, but go ahead. You guess what I think I was going to say.
I'm going to guess what I'm going to think Matt guessed. I don't know. I think you were saying something that is more like, I don't know. What else could it possibly be? Like a bunch of other couples, two other couples. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what you thought.
So I was thinking, because weddings have gotten so expensive, a lot of people are just doing like low key or like courthouse marriages. And so they don't want to do an expensive wedding. And instead they're like, you know what, let's just pick like 2 or 3 couples and we'll do a buddy moon. That's what I thought would be the classic in my mind. If you just said, hey, what is a buddy moon? That was where my brain went. Am I crazy, or is that something that's happening in this realm of buddy moons?
This doesn't seem to be, from my research, what people are doing, but I like it. And I want to yes and that.
Yeah.
What if instead of a destination wedding, you get there, the ceremony happens the first night real quick, just like you're pitching. You know, it's a Costa Rican master of the judge of the, what's it called? Master of the justice ceremonies. And then the rest of the weekend is a buddy moon.
Right. But how is it different from a destination wedding?
You're right. You're right. Well, how is yours different?
Well, mine is that the wedding is not anything. Like the wedding is a courthouse in whatever, LA. And, you know, because you didn't want to like go crazy and spend a lot of money. But then like, or, you know, also maybe there's the timing doesn't work. So then maybe just whatever for the holidays, you go, hey, let's all get together and go on a buddy moon to Hawaii.
Can we just discuss something tangential that came up like 60 episodes ago? This thing that weddings, because I like what you're saying. I'm actually picking up what you're putting down. So much of weddings is about dancing, and that really bothers me. Because like, who really dances? Some people have to dance, but like, isn't it? Why are we doing a whole thing around dancing?
It is very funny. You're hitting something very, I would agree with that. If you asked a survey of 100 just like normal adults, what are the top 10 activities? No. Let's go top 30 activities they do on a regular basis. How many of the 100 would say dancing?
Well, maybe that's why they like it. Maybe that's why they like it.
Right. It's so it's a new thing. But listen, I think some weddings are getting away from that for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Because I like just, it
being
just
dance heavy. I think a lot of them are like, if you'll notice, our wedding, you go back 8 years, we did a lot of dancing, but our happy hour was almost 2 hours. And we had we extended the buffet.
I mean, I loved the 2 hour cocktail hour because I had just officiated. So I was basking in the glow, not to make it about me, but
also that part was outdoors and the wedding was indoor. So we were like, let's spend more time outside.
Yeah. But all right, so let's talk about, I mean, I love this. I'm trying to think of some downsides of this. I mean, I guess if now you're asking your buddies to spend even more money.
Right. Well, that's the thing, right? Is this for people who already had a wedding and did a big thing or not? Right. Because if it's for people who didn't, I could see it more, right? Like it's hard for me to see you going, hey, we just had a wedding. Is this in lieu of your own honeymoon?
So some people do both. Now, some of the downsides people have mentioned are it's less intimate. I mean, you're like just got married. Now you're going on a trip with your friends, which I have thoughts on. 2, now you're planning for a whole group, which is
right.
stressful.
Is it a bad sign that you're not wanting to travel solo with your partner?
But I think, Matt, to the point of it, like if you're getting married, if I'm getting married at 46, or let's say 50, I mean, I'm sure we've already traveled together. It's not like, you know, it's that big a deal. I don't know.
It just hit me. My mom had the worst buddy moon of all time.
Talk to me.
My mom had the absolute worst buddy moon of all time. I would love it if any of our listeners can message me to top this buddy moon nightmare. Okay. So my parents got married in the Poconos, something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Poconos. Yeah. Anyway. And I guess somehow my dad convinced my mom that his cousins from Israel should join them on their honeymoon cross-country trip.
I mean, that's the worst.
My mom spoke no Hebrew at the time. And they spoke Hebrew, just Hebrew the entire time. 2 weeks. Just trekking across the country with my dad and his cousins and not understanding a word they're saying on your honeymoon.
And they're even asked, what are these cousins like?
No, I mean, listen, they're very sweet, but
okay.
They're like sitting, like they're great, they're fun, but like, I don't know, not your ideal honeymoon.
I mean, Izzy was a man who had no equal, and this is just another Izzy story that is
Yeah, I don't even think you knew that story.
never heard it. And when I say that I've never been less shocked by a story in my life, like, I mean, that sounds.
Yeah, so
How
my
did you
mom
pair?
took a buddy moon.
How'd they
They
meet?
met at a Purim party. My dad offered her a ride to a Purim party at Buffalo.
Oh, that's sweet. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, your
How did your
mom.
parents meet?
They met at a singles table at a wedding.
There you go.
Yeah. I think that let's talk about. Do you have anything else to say about the intimacy factor of like, is it weird that you're not just going away with your friend, your
Look,
fiance?
I mean, I'm not going to judge. I don't know. I'm sure everybody has their own, things going on. And I'm
Yeah,
sure most people who do these buddy moons have plenty of intimacy with their partner. I'm sure they're not doing it to avoid. I was just kind of making a joke.
yeah.
I don't have a problem with that. If you and your partner, it's more like if you and your partner are in agreement on this, like, oh, if that is your vibe, if you're more like, hey, it would be great if our friends could join us. We're not going to do this ever again, like traveling through Europe. Wouldn't it be? Because let's put it this way: Jesse and I just spent 2 months together in Europe, right?
Mhm.
Just me and her for 2 months, and I love her. We have a great time together. But it also was awesome and like enhanced when we had some visitors.
You also have kids now, so it's not like you were just the two of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I'm
Um,
just saying. But like, even so, even the most intimate people, like you want, I don't know. Sometimes you want to have friends around.
listen, I just spent a week in Aruba. Uh, I leave and my parents stay for another week. Me and my sister leave. My parents stay for another week. They're married
Yeah.
for 51 years. I'm like, what the F are you guys even talking about anymore? Like, I just like, I mean, they have a great relationship, but it's like, I just can't fathom it.
Listen, but that's the thing, Kiro. That's the thing. A healthy
Here we go.
relationship is when you don't talk. There's nothing. You don't have to be talking. You're just at peace. You're just having a companion silently. It's fine.
Okay, fair, agreed. But what about when you go to dinner? Just sitting in silence, eating across from your partner?
No, no, no. I think you should have stuff to talk about with your partner
Yeah,
at
yeah.
dinners.
So, I let's talk about money for a second, and we do have actually let's save the money because I have a listener question about it. But I don't think you should be doing this. You can't do a destination wedding. No, you can't do a wedding where you have to travel to and then ask your friends to do a buddy moon where you have to. I mean, it's just like
Well, yeah.
insane.
Are you talking about the money aspect of it right now?
The money and the logistics and the the ask.
Well, because I was gonna say, like, I know some people who have done 50th recently and 40th, 50th, whatever, big birthdays, and they've invited like groups of friends. Some people pay for them, some people don't. I think that really is just a, what's your circumstances?
What does that have to do with anything?
Well, I thought you were saying like you're imposing on people. Some people like pay for the whole thing.
Oh, if you're saying if you're paying for your friend for them to come on your buddy moon,
Yeah.
well, hell yeah, great. I mean, that's great if you're doing that. I don't know
Yeah.
if most people are doing that, but I'm saying if you're getting married, if you live in New York and you're getting married in DC and then you're going on a buddy moon in Cancun, it's just a big forget about the money for a second. It's like a big, I don't know, it's very
Right.
presumptuous.
Well, I don't think you're
Like
expecting anyone to come for this buddy moon, right? I mean,
you
that's the
don't
thing. It's
you don't
like,
do a buddy moon unless you expect someone to come.
no, no, I'm just saying nobody's obligated, is what I'm saying. Is like this is a new concept. I assume that you're doing this because you have buy-in from a group, not like, hey, we're decided we're gonna do this thing, and now we have to like try to convince people. I don't know.
All right, I guess let's reframe it. If you want to do this, you need to practice radical self awareness. You and your partner need to look and say, here's who we're going to invite.
Yep.
This person's a doctor. They can't go. This
Right,
person is
right.
unemployed.
Are
They
they
can't
really
go.
gonna want to come, or is this an obligation?
Because I think maybe this is for the younger folks, because these younger folks do everything together. And it's
Well,
good.
that's the thing. You can do it lean too. I mean, you don't have to do it expensive. You don't have to go that far.
That's true. That's fair. I'm looking at the ages and the people in these
Doing the
articles. And
buddy
it's all,
moons.
yeah, it's all late 20s and early 30s.
Right. So presumably there's a component where they like just being in groups, and maybe there's a financial component.
I suppose there's no real difference between this and a group trip, which we've, with couples and singles and
Right.
whatever.
And we both like celebrate everything. We say celebrate everything. So if we're creating a new reason to get together with your friends, I'm all about it. Look, I like the baby moon. That was great. A great reason to get to travel with your wife. I'd never heard of that before a couple of years ago. And we just took 2 fun trips that if this baby moon thing didn't exist, right, we wouldn't have gone to all these fun places.
Right. But again, your friends weren't there, so it didn't matter. It's like irrelevant.
No, but my point is the idea of like creating something to go do something fun. Like I'm saying, barring a baby moon being invented as a term 5 years ago, Jesse and I wouldn't have taken a couple of fun trips, that added to our, because I don't think that's like the norm. So the idea is if we're normalizing a buddy moon, I think that's great, for people that will work for.
Sure, Jess would have convinced you to take a trip. That's like I need to hear more.
You think Jesse would have invented buddy moon if a baby moon if it wasn't invented?
I mean, exactly. That's like, it's like, what's the Seinfeld line? Oh, who was your favorite explorer? DeSoto. What'd he do? Discover the Mississippi? Oh, like they wouldn't have found that anyway.
Right. Jesse would have figured out a way to get us to the Ojai Valley in anyways, what you're saying.
All right. Should we take a listener question?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back. We'll be right back with a listener question. Okay, guys, this is asking for a friend. If you have a friendship question or ethical dilemma, send it to us on Instagram, Man of the Year Podcast, and we will answer it on the show. And we can also anonymize you if you'd like. Matt, this is a real banger. It's a bit more of a screed than a question.
I love a good screed.
Dear Matt and Karo, love the pod, but I've got a problem. One of my close friends got divorced less than a year after a very expensive wedding where I gave a pretty generous gift and flew across the country twice, once for the wedding and once for the bachelor party, even though everyone in the friend group hated his girlfriend and knew she was wrong for him. And we were right. Now he met a new girl who I actually do like. He got engaged and is throwing another expensive wedding that personally I can't afford. Am I wrong to be like, WTF? Either give me my gift back from the first wedding or don't throw a destination wedding for your second wedding. This is bullshit, right?
I have so many great thoughts that just immediately hit me. Okay, so our audience may not know I also have a business, side business as a legal recruiter, and you and I know the word, my least favorite word in the English language is.
Wait. Oh gosh. I don't know.
Clawback.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that is a term that I want to use here. Ready? So clawback is if I place an attorney and they don't stay for 6 months or a year, and the fee that I've been paid, they take it back. They claw it back. So I propose a wedding clawback, a wedding gift clawback period, and the rate should go down. So we have a pro rata thing in the recruiting business where it's like monthly. So if the person stays for 3 months and it was a 6 month period, you get half the money back, right? So for our wedding clawback, I propose that they have to stay married at least 2 years to get the full amount.
Oh, so in this case, the couple is you almost.
Yeah,
or is the couple?
If you get married, and you don't stay married for 2 years, gifts returned.
Okay, now is it an escrow? Is it an escrow?
Yeah, escrow. Or we could go with, or you're getting married again, like that amount carries forward, right? It's like, and not non-refundable, but transferable. Well, let's go back to the clawback thing. Let's figure out the clawback thing. What's the appropriate period? 1 year? Like, what's an unacceptable amount of time to like
does the couple get any of the money up front or immediately? Or do they get all of it up front and immediately?
Yeah, no, I think you can't give it all back, but I think or is it over a certain amount?
Or do they get it doled out like vesting in a
I think maybe wedding gifts should vest.
Okay. I think they should get 50% off the bat.
Up front. You need the money, up front. Yeah. The other 50% vests over 2 years. 2 years?
Does that create a perverse incentive for people to hang on before they get divorced?
Fine. Spend 2 years with somebody. Take it easy. Take it easy. Figure it out.
And what's the qualifying event? Is it a breakup of the filing divorce papers, separation?
Yeah, the divorce. Divorce. If they get divorced, then that money's got to go back. But maybe that money doesn't go back to you. Maybe they have an opportunity to get married in the next 2 years.
So we'll do a wedding rollover.
That's what I'm saying. Like an IRA, like you switch jobs,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Your 401k can roll over. You have to do it in a certain time period, I believe. I don't think it's like a Cobra thing. It's not 180, but maybe it puts you on the clock for finding a new partner.
I think 50% of your wedding gifts should roll over if you get divorced.
50%.
So
okay. So hold on. Hold on. Wait. So first of all, you get 50% of your money when you get married, right? And then the rest vests over 2 years. So you've been married for 2 years. Suddenly you get the whole infusion. Whatever. Yeah. If it was falling apart, then you can break up the next day. Fine. But if you get divorced before that whatever was remaining in the escrow account gets rolled over. It doesn't get returned. It gets rolled over, and then you have 2 years to get remarried.
No, I think that even if you fully vest, that it should 50% should roll over anyway.
Oh, you're saying if you ever get divorced.
Right. So if I gave you $400 for your wedding, you get remarried 5 years later, I already have $200 banked.
You're right. You're saying if the equivalent was another $400 gift, it's halved.
It's exactly.
I like it. Yeah, we should not be paying in full when we already paid in full, and we had a bad experience. We didn't get our refund.
I mean, it's not my fault you got divorced. I mean,
yeah, right. Exactly. I paid in full for your lifetime of happiness. I paid in full for a lifetime of joy for you. Right.
I think you would also realign incentives, because people just getting married left, right, and center these days. What do they care?
Totally. Yeah. But look, I feel bad. Again, we talked about the second marriage. Like, it should be a big deal if it's the other person's first.
Okay.
That's the problem, right? Like, say you're in a second marriage, but the wife is in a first. What, she's supposed to get shafted on the gifts?
Okay.
It's tricky.
Shoot.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's a little complicated.
Also, what if she really wants a destination wedding? You're like, I already took my friends to Hawaii.
Right. You still got to go because it's her first wedding.
Okay. Is there a version? I'm just spitballing. Don't at me. By the way, I love that we're assuming it's a wife and not a husband getting married for the first time. Let's just say it's a wife's first wedding. Is there any version where she should be practicing radical self-awareness and be like, listen, all his friends traipsed to Europe last time. I'm okay with a domestic wedding.
Right. Or a lower gift amount because all these guys already ponied up.
Oh, the gift amount. Oof. That's a toughie. But I'm saying that
I think she should be allowed the wedding that she wants. I think she should be allowed the wedding she wants.
Yeah. Shut up, Matt. I think that that also the money is banked. For instance, let's say I would give 400, I banked 200. If I give Mrs. and Mrs. Smith 200, the husband also has got to put 200 into that pot. Like, the woman should be getting the full amount.
Oh, he's got to give his wife the other two.
Yeah, we're rolling over, right? I mean, that's what a rollover is.
Yeah, I know, but he doesn't have the money, probably.
Well, I mean, that's not, again, none of this is our fault. Okay.
Right.
Don't get
no, that's true. We gave you our cash amount that says, here's what I believe your lifetime of joy should be. Here it is.
Yeah. The wedding clawback.
Anyway, so clawback, wedding clawback. Think about it, people.
Yeah. So is this guy wrong to be bitter, upset, not go?
I mean, look, here's the thing. It's just things happen in life, and you don't have to go if you don't want to go. But I don't think you have a right to be bitter or pissed about it. Just don't go.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel it's an imposition, don't go. But don't be upset about their joyous thing.
Yeah, I don't think he's upset
because they want you to be. They're inviting you because they want you to be part of this like thing that they're super enthused about. It's their wedding. super pumped. He's super pumped, and he's trying to put the past in the. He knows that he had a bad marriage, divorce, whatever. You thought she sucked, whatever, but life goes on. Fresh start, tabula rasa.
But I don't think he's pissed about this current wedding. He likes her. I think he's retroactively.
No, I know, but he's doing math. He's doing the math, the past math. So I think the only thing you can do is go, hey, there's a little escrow account for this gift this time.
I mean, listen, our buddy, it's almost like I asked this question, but our buddy got married, destination wedding. Then he recently got married again, and the wedding was in Taipei.
Oh,
I didn't go, and I didn't give a gift
because you gave him a lifetime gift the first time.
Listen,
no, but you don't. But you don't. Here's the thing. But I'm saying I think you have the right not to go. You don't have the right to be angry about them inviting you to their wedding.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess. I'm first of all definitely not angry at all. The wedding already happened. Jeff went,
and you have the right not to give a gift. I think.
Yeah, maybe I should have given a gift.
Yeah, maybe you still can. What's the statute of limitations? I don't think it's 1 year. I think it's 5 years.
Yeah. Oh, really? Then now you think it's 5 years?
So you give a gift.
SOB. All right. Did we answer that question?
I don't know if we answered it, but we came up with a damn good rubric: the wedding clawback.
The wedding clawback. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. You can't change the past. If you can't afford to go, the groom has to understand. The groom can't be like, "What do you mean, Matt? You're not coming to my wedding?" Like, bro, can't afford it.
He knows. That's what I'm saying. He knows. He knows already.
You think he knows?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's a good rule of thumb. You're free not to go and you're free not to give a gift. You're not free to get mad, but the groom is also not free to get mad.
Right. Because he flubbed it.
He biffed it. I mean,
busted his wad.
Yeah.
He crapped out once, and you spent a lot of money on that trip, and he crapped out.
Yeah. To be fair, Chuck, I just saw him. He never said anything about me not giving. God, what?
No, he's probably not upset. He gets it. It's his second.
Yeah.
Look, I personally, I'm going to go. I'm going to celebrate them. I'm not going to dwell on the past. I'm going to give them the full amount. That's just me. But I think everybody has a right to, go look. I just went to Cancun 2 years ago for you.
You want to hear something funny? So Chuck lives, I think, in Maryland or New York. And he met this woman, I think, on a trip in Taiwan. She's a doctor. She's got practice in Taiwan. He's got a job in New York. So I go, oh, so Chuck, so where are you guys going to live? He goes, we haven't discussed it yet.
What? Wait, this was pre-wedding?
This is it's been 18 months since the wedding.
Where are they?
He's shuttling back and forth between New York and Taipei. Yeah. He goes, it hasn't come up.
If you do a third wedding, if he does a third wedding, there will be no gifts.
He goes, it hasn't come up yet. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine second clawback? A second clawback?
No, the second one's got to be an escrow with a third-party arbitrator or something like that.
Yeah.
Listen, you pay me to come to your third wedding.
That's right. No, listen, the third wedding has to be at your office, like the farmer's market or something.
Oh, man. All right, guys. I was asking for a friend. If you have a friendship question, send it to us on Instagram, and we will answer it on the show. Matt, you got anything else? Weddings or buddy moons before we close it out?
No, I think I feel really good about what we did here today.
Guys, we want to hear what you think about our wedding clawback rubric. We want to hear about baby moons. We want to hear about buddy moons and any other moons that you can convince your friends to spend more money or your husband to take you on a trip. Thank you guys for listening. Always remember, be good to yourself, be good to your friends. Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy.